did your parents teach you that you later used against them? When I was 12, I watched my dad put his own father in the cheapest nursing home he could find. Grandpa had dementia, needed round-the-clock care. Dad found a place that smelled like piss and despair, dropped him off with one suitcase, and visited exactly twice before Grandpa died alone 8 months later. It's what Medicare covers, Dad said when Mom protested. I'm not bankrupting our family for someone who doesn't even know who I am. Grandpa knew. I could see it in his eyes when Dad walked away that last time. He knew his son had thrown him away. Fast forward 30 years. Dad's 78, diagnosed with the same dementia that took Grandpa. His wife, my stepmother, died last year. He can't live alone anymore. He showed up at my door last week with that same suitcase. I need help, he said, still proud, even with his mind slipping. Of course, I said. I've already made arrangements. His face lit up. I knew you were the good one, not like your sister. My sister who hadn't spoken to him since Grandpa's funeral. I drove him to Sunset Manor, the same facility where Grandpa died. They'd renovated, but the smell was the same. The despair was the same. This is temporary, right? His voice cracked. Just until we figure out something better? It's what Medicare covers, I said, quoting him word for word. I'm not bankrupting my family for someone who doesn't even know who I am. I'm your father, and he was yours. The recognition in his eyes was perfect. For one crystal clear moment, the dementia lifted, and he understood exactly what was happening, why it was happening. I was young, he whispered. I had 3 kids. I couldn't afford. You had a boat. You had a lake house. You had choices. Please, I'll visit twice, I said. Same as you. The staff tried to intervene. They could see this was personal. I showed them his insurance, the paperwork, everything legal and tidy, just like he'd done. Your son seems upset, a nurse said gently. He'll adjust, I said. Another quote. They always do. I made it to my car before I started shaking. Sat there for an hour, wrestling with myself. Everything in me screamed to go back, get him, take him home. Then I remembered Grandpa's face, the confusion, the fear, the way he'd called for his son until his voice gave out. I drove home. I'm going to visit next month, once more after that. Then I'll let him die alone, wondering why his son threw him away. Just like Grandpa did. He wrote the rule book. I'm just following it. The only difference? I'm honest about it being revenge. He called it being practical. Same result, different label. I hope Grandpa's watching.